Global diplomatic outrage and polarization in Venezuela.
He effed around, and he found out.
Human rights groups and civil organizations has expressed serious concern about civilian safety and legal implications.
Prime Minister Mark Carney released a statement Saturday evening, hours after the strike. His language was deliberate and revealing. Carney said Canada stands by the Venezuelan people's right to decide and build their own future in a peaceful and democratic society.
Countries like China, Russia, Iran, Brazil, Cuba, and Mexico have condemned the U.S. action in Venezuela, accusing Washington of violating international law and sovereignty. Hello viewers, welcome to our channel. Today I am walking you through the most significant events in Venezuela in the last 72 hours. Before that, here is a brief history. The 19th century saw political instability, while the 20th century brought oil discovery, dictatorship under figures like Juan Vicente Gomez, and eventual democratic transitions marked by economic booms and crises, culminating in Hugo Chávez's socialist presidency in 1999, which ushered in significant constitutional and political shifts. Before we continue, please subscribe to this channel. Also like, share, comment, and turn on the notification for exciting contents. Venezuela's history spans from indigenous settlements, through Spanish colonization starting in 1522, to its declaration of independence in 1811 as part of Gran Colombia, separating fully in 1830. On January 1, 2026, the primary event in Venezuela was the national observance of New Year's Day, also known as Año Nuevo, a public holiday. The following days, however, saw significant political and military upheaval. On January 3, 2026, the United States launched a series of airstrikes on Venezuela and captured sitting President Nicolás Maduro.
Late last night and early today, at my direction, the United States Armed Forces conducted an extraordinary military operation in the capital of Venezuela.
Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores, were captured by U.S. forces and taken to New York, according to U.S. statements and major reporting. The U.S. administration framed the strike as part of anti-narcotics and regime change efforts. However, these events represent a dramatic escalation in U.S. and Venezuela tensions that had been building throughout 2025, including sanctions, military deployment, and accusations over drug trafficking and governance legitimacy, culminating in direct military intervention in early January 2026. Maduro's capture is being compared to the 1989 U.S. removal of Manuel Noriega in Panama, and marks one of the most direct U.S. interventions in Latin America in decades. While local voices on the ground report mixed reactions, some Venezuelans express hope for change. Others are fearful or uncertain about the power vacuum and future stability.